Well, new details tonight on a story we first reported Monday night. The FAA is continuing to investigate the crash of a single-engine plane that crashed into the Tennessee River, and we're now hearing from a witness to the crash near the downtown Island airport. The pilot is fortunately safe.
10 News reporter Krissa Lucas details.
Houses in the Island Home neighborhood face the Tennessee River and have a direct view of the downtown Island airport.
I heard a sort of like a big thunk, and I said, that's an unusual noise. Walked down to the river to see, and I noticed the plane in the water.
Joey Brown says the plane first appeared to go underwater and then popped back up.
And I saw a bass boat coming up the river. He saw what happened and pulled over and proceeded to put the pilot in his boat.
The river has seen similar incidents over the last few decades. 2006 is one example and 2011 is another, which were both non-fatal.
We've seen all sorts of things, but I believe it was a number of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, a plane did go off the end of the runway into the water.
Brown says some neighbors worry.
I think there's some concern about the increased traffic and the increase of traffic over the neighborhood.
This is where the aircraft ended up floating with the tires just a few inches above water.
Brown says there were a lot of emergency response vehicles, but they were unable to pull the plane out.
I think the cockpit was full of water, and therefore it was hard for them to tow.
He says it's all about safety in this neighborhood.
We would like to see planes use the river, instead of flying over the neighborhood to the extent they can.
That was Krissa Lucas reporting. WBIR did reach out to the pilot, but he said he couldn't talk because of the investigation that is ongoing.